Certainly a tale of two halves. I mean, we came out, I thought they kind of took it right at the beginning of the game, and then we had a chance to get ourselves back in it. We made shots which generated some energy for us, which led to us getting stops. And then we come out of halftime, and they made shot after shot after shot, and we didn't take that opportunity to kind of dig in and really commit to getting stops, and then again, it affected our offense, and we didn't make shots, and they came down and they hit three after three, and it's deflating. But I told them, I said, despite that, you can't continue to be who you are. You can't not be who you are. You can't not play hard. You can't not make extra effort plays. And I thought at times we didn't make the same plays that we did in the first half when we went on a little bit of a run to get ourselves back in the game. We were making shots. And then on the defensive end, we were communicating with each other. We were preventing them from getting anything at the basket. We made sure that we were running out at shooters and getting a hand up. And, they missed some clean looks in the first half. And, even at halftime, we said, they're going to start to hit those shots, so we have to make sure that we get out. And then that's what they did. And that's what they do, and that's what they did in the second half. So. Well, we have to find a way to put two halves together, going from the first to the second, and then coming out of the locker room at halftime and just being ready to play and being like right from the get-go. And, the past two games, I don't think we've done that, so we have to find a way to get ourselves to that point. I mean, we've been talking about it. It's something that we focus on in practice, as far as rebounding. I talk to our guards a lot about having to be about getting involved in rebounding. And at times I thought, from the perimeter, we just kind of stood and watched, and their guards ran around and got them offensive rebounds and multiple opportunities in order to score. And again, it's deflating when you give up an offensive rebound, because now you have to defend them for another 30 seconds, or, you give up an offensive rebound and it leads to an easy bucket for them. So, I mean, rebounding is energy and effort and heart. And, besides doing every rebounding and boxing out drill in practice, we're going to put some of that on them to commit themselves to doing it as well. So, well, we've played three really good opponents. I mean, make no mistake, Bethune was picked second in their conference. Miami was picked in the top half of their conference. The ACC is obviously a very good conference. And then you have Florida Gulf Coast. They were picked to win their conference. And they're playing a lot of older kids who've had NCAA tournament experience, who've had, ASUN conference tournament experience. So the positive of it is that they're playing against quality opponents. So now we have to start to string some things together, knowing that we've had moments of success. And we'll watch film. We'll watch film on the things that we need to clean up, and then we'll watch film on things that we did really well that we need to continue to do more of. Well, Cali did a really good job. I think all of our post players did a pretty good job of establishing themselves in the paint. At times we finished, at times we didn't. But, coming out of the locker room, we decided to put a little wrinkle in and allow them to get some more free looks in the paint. Sometimes we tried to overpass from the guard position and ended up turning it over. Other times as the post players put the ball on the ground, which led to another turnover. And then sometimes we were able to get a clean look at the rim. But it's just a matter of them. Again, those for Cali and Walker, they're 3 games into their college career. I see steady improvement from them. They have to continue to get better, and we will get them to that point. But again, they're young, they're still coachable, which I really, really appreciate. And if, they're going to remain that way, and they're going to get better.